Hi Innovators, Fancy here from Fancy's Hair Innovation, and welcome to my channel where I share my journey in hopes to inspire you to live life as an innovator. In today's video, we will be discussing feminine energy and how I help increase my feminine energy to get what I desire, which is finding the balance within my inner being to help me live a more fulfilled life. By learning how to lean into the energy that allows me to feel more confident. I want to also make you aware that I have so much to cover in this video. So I did jot down a few spark notes just to help me through this so I don't miss anything, because there is some really good points. So let's start off by discussing what is feminine energy. Feminine energy is it's expressive, it's in tune, it just knows how to feel and process, right? It also knows how to express by articulating what you're feeling, right? Feminine energy flows without analysis. It just is. It's the type of energy that is seen and not heard, or not just heard. You know, it's one of those, if I can just think of something, if I can just close my eyes and imagine what that means, it's kind of like the wind. You know, sometimes you just feel the wind without hearing it unless it's blowing at a high speed. But it's graceful, it's free flowing, it's felt, it's creative energy, it's nurturing and receiving. Okay? So how do we increase our feminine energy to get what we desire? So first and foremost, the first way that I connect or help increase my feminine energy is by going inward, having self-reflective moments. And the ways in which I do this is, one, I journal a lot. I have about 4 different journals for 4 different aspects of my life that I want to be more connected to and go more inward. And journaling helps me just organize what's going on, you know, organize my thoughts, organize my feelings, organize my creativity. So I love journaling, and it's a great way for you to connect with your inner being and express yourself and articulate those feelings through words by writing them down. Another way that I connect and go inward and help self-reflect is through meditation. I meditate daily. It's so important to really feeling what's going on within my body, staying in tune, and visualizing, and also, you know, setting the tone or the intention for the day. And I do this every morning. Another way I also go in tune is by prayer. I pray every morning as well. I start the day off with prayer, and then I go into meditation. And, you know, I have an app on my phone. It's called the Prayer app. It's very simple, but it gives me a daily prayer every single day, and also some scriptures out of the Bible that help me connect with the with the higher power. So meditation and prayer combined is something that I do every morning, and it helps me just go inward and have more self-reflective moments, and you know, more on the receiving end of what am I feeling, what intent do I want to set for the day, and just being in tune with my overall being, with my overall spirit. Oh, also another way that you can be more in tune and connect with yourself is through therapy. I'm currently not in therapy right now, but I did do therapy all through 2021. And I will say that when it comes to being more reflective, it definitely helped me dive deeper into those more reflective moments from going through the past, my childhood up until now, and just different aspects of what your journey as a human being, right? And being able to express and talk to someone about it that has deeper that can help you go deeper within yourself is so helpful. So I highly recommend going to see a professional therapist that you can share, you can talk to. There's no bias, there's no judgment. They're just there to help guide what you are, help guide and help you process what you're feeling internally. Oh my gosh, last but not least, another way that I go inward is going into nature. I love the great outdoors. I'm someone who really loves going to the park and taking a nice walk, just being one with nature, really appreciating nature, appreciating the birds, appreciating the rabbits, appreciating all the wildlife that I get to see and pass by while I am at the park, and just helps me clear my mind and decompress, and also meditative. It's very meditative. It's relaxing. So I love the park. Another way in which I get out into nature is going to the beach and just sitting by the ocean and hearing the waves. But I would say the park is my favorite place of all. And let's face it, I mean, we don't refer to her as Mother Nature for no good reason, right? So get out, take some time to get out in nature to help you just ground yourself and become more aligned with your inner being, and tapping into the energy and what you're feeling, what you're processing. Going out in nature can definitely help do that. Another way that I increase my feminine energy is being open to receiving. Receiving historically for me hasn't always been the easiest, especially for someone, again, on my journey where I have been accustomed to giving, and sometimes you have to find the balance between being a nurturer and also being a giver. And with feminine energy, you want to be more open to receiving, right? Sometimes as women, we walk around and we may receive compliments and we don't know how to take them in and actually receive them. We feel so inclined to give a compliment back versus just saying, thank you so much. So within my journey of femininity and leaning more into that energy, I definitely have practiced just being on the receiving end of things and just simply saying thank you, and if you want to say thank you, that was so kind of you, you can also do that. That's something that I actually, had to practice for my own journey. So I know that is something. Also, when it comes to receiving, when you're in your feminine energy, you also have to be open to receiving feedback, and being open to hearing and listening when someone else is trying to share feedback with you versus being defensive. That's something that when it comes to working with flow, right, and like getting in tune with your body and actually knowing how to process without reaction, it's a very positive technique, and the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. I've been told a great portion of my life that I'm a great listener, and that's because I'm open to feedback. I remain curious. I want to understand and really hone in on someone else's perspective. And you never know, someone can give you feedback and it can just make you a better person or help you open your mind to different ways of looking at things and thinking about things. So you also want to be, while you're open to receiving gifts or compliments or just things being done for you in a courteous manner, you also want to be open to feedback and receiving information from others that can help you open up your perspective. Another way that I increase my feminine energy or lean more into my feminine energy is through discernment, right? So learning how to trust your intuition and build trust within yourself so you can have stronger discernment. You know, discernment is a feeling, right? So when we think about feminine energy and how it's more focused around feeling, discernment is just that. It's what you feel, and it's learning how to trust what you feel. It's learning how to trust your emotions. And the way I've done that over the years is really just learning myself and building more confidence around who I am and what I feel, and trusting those feelings and trusting that. And the more you make decisions and or you act on what you feel and you let your intuition guide you, the more you become able to trust your discernment and let that guide you and let that be your direction, right? And when you feel like you're kind of off balance with that, or you don't have very strong judgment or discernment, I will say, what you need to do is really take the time to spend time with yourself, listen, learn yourself, learn your body, learn your spirit, learn how you are emotionally, really process that, and learn to, when situations come up, you have to learn how to make those decisions and stand on them, right? So that's one thing that I've definitely been able to strengthen over the years. And within increasing my femininity, I have to learn to trust myself, right? Trust that I'm going to make the right decision for me. So another way that I help lean into my feminine energy is by taking baths and exfoliating my skin. Taking baths, honestly, are my favorite pastime. I love taking baths. It helps me, you know, really relax, decompress. I do work out, so taking a nice hot bath helps me loosen up my muscles. You know, I take regular baths sometimes with some Epsom salt. Sometimes I get fancy and I create a goddess bath. If you want to know how I do my goddess baths, please let me know and I'll do a video on it so I can show you all the things that I put in my bath to concoct a very, it's just, it's delightful. It's just wonderful. You know, I'm getting excited just thinking about it because I love baths, and I have definitely incorporated them in my self-care routine, and to help me really relax and you know, meditate as well when I'm in the bath, when I'm taking a bath. It allows me to become and explore my creative side. You know, I'm in the bath, I'm visualizing, I'm relaxing, I'm doing my breathing exercises. It's just such a wonderful experience. And also with exfoliating your skin. So I brought some of the things that I use to help exfoliate my skin, especially when I'm taking a bath, because while you're in the bath, it does help soften your skin. So why not just exfoliate while you're in there as well? But I do exfoliate if I'm in the shower too. And these are just some of the things that I use. So when I wash my face, I do use one of these exfoliating face sponges, and it just really helps remove some of those that extra, like that dead layer of skin, so you can just allow new fresh skin to shine, and it keeps your skin smooth. It helps, you know, remove any dirt and oils that may get in your pores. So this, I love this. You can find this pretty much anywhere. It's a face exfoliating sponge. I also use my Eco Tools exfoliating gloves. I love these things. They are the best. When I tell you, you know, while exfoliating your body, your legs, every part of you, you know, you just want to make sure that you're removing, that extra layer of skin so you can have beautiful, soft, just radiant skin. Okay. And then I also have a exfoliating body scrubber. So this one's a tad bit more on the rougher side than the gloves. And I like to use this on mostly on my legs, especially, you know, after I shave. And this helps, you know, massage and massage, but also remove, you know, that dead layer of skin. It makes your skin, removes the dull look. Again, it makes you look more radiant, shiny, soft, glistening. And for my girls that may have strawberry legs, this definitely helps get rid of that issue. And any, you know, like, you know, exfoliating your back. Sometimes I see people with like blackheads and things, so this helps remove this. And I like to buy a new one every month, so I haven't opened this one yet, but oh god, it's so bright. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna focus. So this is, you know, basically what it looks like, and you can also find this at any store. Another thing that I love to use is the body brush. So I use this on my legs too. I also, you know, get it on my back, my underarms. It helps, again, remove that dead layer of skin. For your underarms, it helps make it look brighter. I know some people sometimes, I actually did once upon a time have darker underarms, but exfoliating often, every other day, sometimes daily, depending on, you know, your level of what you need to remove. It definitely helps brighten up your underarms so they don't leave that dark look that sometimes our clothes may give us, or deodorant. So this tool is great, and this is also by Eco Tools. Exfoliating your skin, in my opinion, is just such a feminine trait to have soft, beautiful, radiant skin. And you know, it's just something that when it comes to being a feminine or tapping more into your feminine energy, what you do on your exterior really also impacts your interior or your internal being. So I highly recommend, you know, investing in some of those products where it'll help you exfoliate. You know, I also use scrubs as well. Those are also great ways to exfoliate and just, you know, leave your skin feeling nice and soft and shiny. You know, why not? Another thing that I love to do is prioritize my me time. My me time is so important to me because it allows me to just give back to myself, you know, and carve out some time to recharge and do a lot of the self-care techniques that I shared earlier in this video. And, you know, being able to just come back to my own energy, you know, tapping into who I am and my being, and being able to just do some of the things that I love to do, and allowing me to just get back in alignment with who I am and my inner being. And I think that's very important, you know. Like think of yourself as any of these devices that we use, right? We have to take the time to recharge. Especially when you are leaning into your feminine energy, you attract a lot, right? You attract a lot of energy because you are radiant and you're radiating nurturing. You're radiating, you know, I am a receiver. I'm here to listen. I'm here to nurture. So it takes a lot out of you, you know, sometimes. So you have to go back. You have to prioritize yourself and give yourself the time to find that inner balance again and get back into your true divine nature. All right, so this is one of the final ways that I'm going to close out this video, and how I embrace my feminine energy or increase my femininity is through embracing my sensuality. And embracing your sensuality really means, for me, is how you are able to be present and feeling pleasure and embodying what it really means to be present. One of the ways I do this is by lighting a candle. I love candles. I have one right here behind me on my desk. Buying candles is honestly one of my favorite things to do. Being present lighting a candle helps you be present in the sense that when you light that candle, you are present in knowing that you see it illuminate. You can smell the candle, you know, the scent that it gives off. What does it signal to your brain, you know, and being very present in that. Another way that I embrace my sensuality is through listening to soft, soothing music. I love music that helps really align with my emotions, you know, through an art form. Listening to soft love ballads, that's also a great way I love to get into my sensuality. Also by dancing, doing a lot of, like, you know, hip movements and opening up that sacral chakra and really balancing that. So I really do love dancing, you know, when I'm in my alone time or when I'm listening to music. I really love to just stretch, do some yoga, and dance. That's another way where you can embrace your sensuality. And last but not least, you can also embrace your sensuality through masturbation. Yes, I did say that. I think that it's very important if you want to explore your body and lean more into that femininity and that feminine energy. You want to learn your body. That's as simply as I can put it. And masturbation allows you to learn who you are, what you like, and when you do masturbate, which is, you know, it's a very safe way to express yourself and understand your sexuality, which sensuality and sexuality are very different, but they coexist, right? They're kind of parallel to one another. So through masturbation, you are able to create. I don't know if you heard of the term sex magic. That's something that I've learned more about in the more recent years. And within, you know, learning your body and being more comfortable with who you are, it just allows you to become a more relaxed individual and comfortable within your own sensuality. That's the best way I can put it. And as a woman, speaking as a woman, I can say that that has definitely helped me become a more well-rounded, confident, and feminine individual, you know, by exploring myself and exploring my body and being able to use my creativity and visualize, you know, and imagine, you know, certain things in which I want to create, you know, because that helps you create that part of you. So that's all I have for this video. If you have any other tips and how you increase your femininity, or you have any questions, comment down below. Don't forget to like this video so it can get in the hands of the right people. And you know, if you want to see a part 2 to this, because there are so many other ways in which I increase my femininity, I'm sorry, to get what I desire. But I wanted to keep this very clear and concise and give you in a nutshell a lot of the ways that I do this in my everyday life. So thank you so much for watching. And if you are not an innovator, don't forget to subscribe to this video so you can get more of my content. As I go down my journey, I hope to inspire you to live life as an innovator and be open and transparent with your journey. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.